Hey guys, what's up? It's Kix, and I'm here today in my creative world, and I'm going to show you guys this nice little theory. Well, not really my theory, but just something I've always wanted to work on, ever since I ever started working with redstone pistons and minecarts. It's been a minecart bank, where you push a button, and it pulls a cart from a dispenser, depending on what you want, and it will bring the minecart to you, and you can send it back, call cards, send it back, whatever you want. Now, unfortunately, it's not very secure. You can break it really easily. Well, you can't really break it. You'll just mess up the carts, and you'll just get them confused, and the system will back up. It's not a good... It's very sensitive. Alright, so this is basically just the bare minimum. Like, I just wanted to get something functional, and I finally got it. So what we're going to do is I put 1 redstone in slot 1, 2, and 2. I put 3 in slot 3, and I put 4 redstone in slot 4's cart. So let's call slot 2. Let's get that selected, and then we'll push the button, and we'll stand off the track. Now, this took a lot of headaches in the end, and there's the cart, and it has 2 redstone. That's not correct! Oh, yeah it is. Sorry, I'm being an idiot. This is from cart 2, I forgot. So there's 2 redstone in there. So the problem is if you press the button again, nothing's going to happen because there's no cart over there. All this button do is connects to an AND gate and will power the redstone to let the cart come down the tracks. That's all this button does, is fires a line of redstone and a bunch of AND gates. I'll show that later. This will just send it back to the stack. Oh, I'm sorry, it glitched. That's a problem with the powered rails. It has to have gravity affecting it, or else it's not going to move anywhere on. So let's go to slot 4. Have to wait a second for it to get back, or else it'll break. So there should be 4 redstone in this one, and I admit it's not very pretty right now. Hi, how you doing? 4 redstone, yeah, buddy. Send it back. Give it a little time. Let's go to slot 3 next. Give the odd numbers a bit of a workout. Slot 3. Call it. Now what you're seeing here is it's basically a bunch of T flip-flops thrown together. Three. It's a bunch of T flip-flops thrown together. So you push the button, and it will transform the button to basically a switch, on or off. So you push it, it sends power on or off, depending on which button, and it will only activate one at a time. So let's go slot 1. That's what you can hear the piston moving over there. Alright. And here it is. 1 redstone dust. Let's send you back. Now let's go. I'm going to go back here and I'm going to look at how. I'm going to show you guys how this works. Don't be alarmed. It's very messy. Okay. There's my Moria project in the background. Yay. Okay. So here's how it works. Here is the T flip-flops. So basically this is selected, so this block is up, and it's holding that and keeping this signal going to track 1. So you push the button, it sends a signal up through this block, powers the piston now, powers this, keeps the piston up, powers down this line, keeps this line, I repeat it, and it will change this track. It will send a power to this track, so that way it changes. So if I were to go back right now, I don't even have a door in this place. That's how quickly I made this. So if I were to press slot 2, now slot 2 is powered. So this is the power line for slot 2. That block is now up. I don't even know. There is no point for that one. In fact, why do I even have that? Is a better question. Okay. So slot 2 is now powered, and it follows this red line path, and it changes this track's direction. So that way the cart will come this way, it will hop this track, continue in a straight line, it will hit this vent, come up here, and here's slot 2. Now, you're probably wondering what all of these other things are. Okay, so the call cart button comes out right here, and it sends a line of power to, it takes input from this, on or off. So in this case, this is the slot from 4. It takes the off, and when you push the button, it transfers the signal, makes it on, throws it through an AND gate, And if that is selected, if the cart number is selected inside and the cart button is pushed, both these torches will turn off. The AND gate will provide a true statement, and it will send power down this line here. Now what this line does is only one will be active at a single time, and this line goes all the way down, follows it all the way to the respective cart. It will go down here, go up to this torch, it will invert, and it will turn this track on, so that way it will fall down and go to the station. Now, that's pretty much it. This line, this button, is repeated down the entire line. It is sent to every single one, and every single one has an AND gate. So when both sides of the AND gate are off, this torch will light up and will power this line, and that line will in turn send this cart down towards the station. So this was the design I settled on. It took me so many attempts. Like, my first attempt over here, this was crap. As you can see, it has the flip-flops on here. This part worked fine. Then I could not figure out how to get it. I was trying to do it in a way where it would just ride up the track and would come back down the same track, which that does not work. So then I made this, which was, okay, if I push a button, can I make a one-way current, where if I push one button, it will only activate the first part of the current. If I push the second button, it will activate 2 parts of it. If I push the third button, it will activate 3 parts, which, surprisingly, I came up with this theory pretty quickly. It works pretty well. This is basically a reset. It's a 0. So none of them activate. I don't know why I have that. So 3 activate, and 4 will activate. Or none. It probably just didn't get repeated. Oh. I broke it. Okay. Alright. Enough distractions. So that's basically it. I'll explain everything else that's over here in a later video. I really want to stick to this right now. So, this can be expanded, although it will get very annoying, and it will get very big very quickly. This is probably the most complex thing I've ever made so far. I don't tend to go make complex things. I tend to make very simple things. I don't really want to overcomplicate things. And yes, I am aware that this is not the most technologically advanced thing I've ever seen. I mean, I've seen people make GPUs and processing units out of redstone, and I'm just like, here, I'm like, I made a cart bank, look at me, I'm so cool, yay! I'm not saying this is cool, I'm not saying it's my concept. I'm proud of myself because I made this, and I've been wanting to make this, so this took me about an hour. I think. So, it's not the best design, it is also not the worst design, but to me, it works, so therefore, it's a valid design. And I'm happy with it. Is it good? Freaking glitch. It's not exactly good on materials because it requires, well, it will require a lot of gold. A lot of gold and a lot of space. I mean, you might as well just be better off making a ton of chests. And rain in the desert. Okay. And what happened here? What the fuck was that? Okay. Well, that's basically it. If you're wondering where this line goes, oh, yeah, important. Only 3 of these lines are connected down here, and the reason why that is because there's a default. It's kind of like in programming. You have a switch statement, and you have a default case. So just in case all 3 of these fail, it will hit this one, which is the default, and will go up there instead of clogging up the system. So maybe I'll make a fail-safe system, kind of like an extra cart runoff system or something. So in case it jumps the track from lag or something goes wrong, it will be a failsafe, and it will be rejected from the system entirely. So that's it. In conclusion, AND gates combine with the signal from this T flip-flop to power the powered rails, to use gravity to send them down to me, and I send them back the other way. And I think I modified this a few times. This is creative, if anybody hasn't figured that out yet. The reason why I'm flying. Yay! Creative mode. Okay. So I'm gonna post a link to the guy who showed me this T flip-flop. It is not my design. I am not this gifted to make such complicated machinery. So I borrowed the design from a train station selector. Why?
That's it for the report, everybody. Good night.
I was watching Colbert Report. Hold on. God damn it, Comedy Central. Their Flash programs are always broken. I hope Viacom doesn't come and try to sue me for that now, because I don't really want to remake this whole video again. That's right. This is the second time I tried to make this video, because the first time, it interrupted me the first time. Flash Player decided to just play the video as I was making the intro, so I started it over again. Alright, well, before they decide to interrupt me again, I'm going to get out of here, guys. So if you want, I might tweak this at some point. I'll be back. I'll explain everything else that I have around here, all these other random contraptions I've built. I'll be back with another Moria update, and I'll probably tweak this a bit. Maybe I'll make it a multiplayer. I don't know. I don't have a need for such... I don't have as much space or materials to waste on this thing. So I'll see you guys later. Come back for more. Bye.